All right. So when you want to work in Seesaw, you're going to, like for the vocab assignment this week, you're going to go to your class links page and then you're going to click on this icon that says Seesaw below it. And it looks like a bunch of different colored lines crossing. You just click on that and it'll log you right in without a username and password. Um, Once you do, it'll look something like this. The first thing you have to do is choose your ELA class, your language arts class, from the drop-down menu on the left. And then when your language arts class loads, it'll look a little different than mine, but they're essentially the same. On the right-hand side, you'll see these tabs: Journal, Activities, Inbox, and Skills. To find the activities assigned to you in Seesaw, you click the Activities tab. And then on the left-hand side, anything that's assigned to your class is in that window. In your case, though, you only have to worry about the top assignment, Vocabulary for the Secret Life of Older MIDI. The others were assigned to the students before you joined our class. So when you want to work on a Seesaw assignment, you just click this big green Add Response button. And when you do, you're going to click it, and when you do, it'll come up and the template will open up and it'll look like this. Anytime you're working in Seesaw, there's this instructions button up in the center of the screen. So if you want to refer back and read the instructions, say you forgot to do it on the other screen, they're right there. So in this case, you're going to use each vocab word in a sentence, and there's a link to the Quizlet with the words and definitions that you can bookmark. So you can just X out of it when you're done reading the instructions. The thing about Seesaw is you can respond in a number of different ways, which is great. So if you want to type, so here's your vocab word, here's the definition, you got to use it in a sentence. So if you want to use the text tool, you click the T. And I would type my sentence. The distraught child fell asleep in the car. Okay, so I use my vocab word in a sentence. So now I'm ready to move it around. So you can make the text bigger, you can make it smaller, you can change the shape of the box. Most importantly, you can drag it to where you want it to go. So you can make it fit the line that's given there. If you want to change the color of the font, you just click the color wheel on the right-hand side. If you want to, you can also respond using the microphone. Just click it, click start recording, and you can verbally. The haggard athlete was exhausted after the game. Okay, and you can go through and use each word in a sentence. And when you're finished, you click the done button and it'll save your audio track. If you want to write it out on pen and paper offline, if you want to do that, that's fine too. Some students like to do that. Basically, you can write it out and then you're going to click the camera icon and basically take a picture of your paper. So you can click the photo and your laptop camera will come up, and then you just click the photo again, and then there it is. Just make sure that it's easy to read. And again, you can make that bigger and smaller and click and drag that around too if you want to. So if you want to write it freehand, you can do that as well. The biggest thing you have to remember in Seesaw is you have to save. If you want to come back to it, so say you only do the first 5 words and you need to come back and do it later, hit the draft button. Okay, that'll save it. You can come back and address and relog back in and continue working. If you are finished, hit the green check button and then it'll send it to me and I'll be able to give you credit for your work. If you submit something by accident, it's not a big deal. Just let me know and you can send me an email or tell me in class or comment here in Seesaw and I can send it back to you. Okay, so but when you're ready to final submit, you just hit that green check button and I will get a copy. Okay.